Yeah, on top of that,
On top of
you
the
get letters
112,
from Equator, okay?
letter from Equator. Right.
Yeah, you can have...
How much is that?
You can have 500 million letters sent directly from the bailiff company,
How much is that charge?
or just one ticket, or just one letter sent directly from Equator.
Yeah.
Okay?
How much is that?
And that will cost you £11.20 plus that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
On top of that, you get a bailiff visit, i.e. the bailiff visit from the past, or the bailiff visit from myself today,
Yeah.
which is £167.
£167. Now that's for you to turn up and put the letter through my door. You're handling £167
But
charge.
yeah, that's having
Right.
a bailiff come to your property.
The problem I've got, but you're not a court bailiff.
Yes, I am.
No, you're a certified bailiff. You're telling me you're a court bailiff now.
I'm a court certificated bailiff.
No, right. Well, I'm confused between the two. Can I make a Form 4 complaint then about you?
What?
Well, because basically the charges you're giving me, yeah, reasonable costs for putting that letter through my door, yeah, and it should not be more than the fees the bailiff could have charged if they had made a levy or anything like that.
You're
Yeah,
reading off the internet.
I have to now, don't I? I've got some help here, but I'm trying to handle it myself. But I keep on confused between your authority.
You're looking on the internet, and as it says on the internet, it's guidelines. It's the individual councils what they choose to collect from you when a bailiff comes to your front door.
No, I think the bailiff decides, don't they? Don't you decide? Because I could, I mean, at the moment now, it's come to a figure, and I could easily pay the £112. Yeah, I could get that together. But the rest of it is going like, this is like. But if you come to my house again, Stephen, if you come to my house again, you'll charge me another £167. I've got to put my notice up.
No.
I've got to put it up. I've got no choice.
No, that's where you're wrong.
What?
You only get charged that £167 for one bailiff visit.
Right, so if you return again, do I get another fee?
If I turned up tomorrow,
Yeah.
if we don't have this conversation
Yeah.
to sort out the 421, and you just ignore that letter that I gave you in the letterbox,
Yeah.
okay, and me or my colleague, or one of my colleagues had to come to your property again in the future,
Yeah.
you will not get another £167 added.
So that's the actual charge you give me. That's good, because I say what I'm trying to do is pay you, yeah, so I can then fight who I think is doing wrong on here. But if it was £167 for each time, then what I would say is I've got to put that notice up, and I would go all the way to enforce it, but I don't need to do that.
The 42184 that is currently standard now is set in stone. There's no more, it doesn't go any higher than that.
Yeah.
At all. It doesn't matter if I come back or another bailiff comes back 500 billion times,
Yeah.
it will stay at 42184.
Well, that's good to know. Now, are you able to negotiate on your figure?
We don't negotiate, we all fight to collect a set amount from the council. That's what the council decides that you have to pay.
Right, and have you got, is there VAT on top of that? Is that where the extra bits, because my sums aren't working too well.
What?
Is it VAT on top of that as well then?
You've got that on top of £167.
Yeah.
And I have to do, when I'm at your property, I have to do a levy on your car.
Well, it's not my vehicle, is it? So, so the vehicle
I have
is...
to do a levy on the car, and it could be anything up to £48 for a levy plus that.
Yeah, but the vehicle isn't mine.
Yeah, but we still have to write that as...
Yeah, but if you took that, you'd actually make me incapacitated to actually travel. And I think you'd be breaking the law on that as well. I really do, because it's not my vehicle. It's for the use because of the disability. Hello? Oh, it's a bad signal. We'll wait a second. How are we doing? Everything's been...
What I'm saying is, with that levy, it's called a levy of distress. I have to write down things that I could physically touch, that I could ascertain to be yours. Okay?
Yeah,
and then that goes back to the council or whoever to determine if that stuff is yours or not.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me you would take it, did you? You're just going to put a levy on it because it's not my vehicle.
Well, by law, I have to write down anything that I can ascertain that could be yours.
Yeah, but
if
it
you
can't be mine, can it?
That was not the vehicle that I was looking for.
Well, can you?
I would still have to write down that Ferrari to ascertain if that Ferrari was yours, and in the future that could be classed as asking your name to be removed.
Okay, but can you actually?
That's what that levy of distress is for.
Yeah, can you actually?
Ascertain.
Can you take the vehicle at any point, any time? Can you take that vehicle? F60Y.
No.
You can't. Thank you, because that's why I'm getting confused. But you can't, so that's why I'm really stressed. Because if you take that, I couldn't pay you anyway, because I couldn't earn a single penny.
Can't take a mobility finance vehicle.
No, I didn't think so.
The reason is it's a disabled vehicle, which is a benefit to yourself, so you can get in and out and about wherever you want to go. Yeah,
I get that. Right, so really, are we going to be dealing with you or another bailiff coming to the premises, or are we actually going to carry on the correspondence?
Now you've contacted me,
yeah.
all me and you have to do is sort out how soon you can get that 42184 together to clear it.
Right, but can I also then have the documents, including the court order, or at least copies? Because you told me earlier I could have copies of all this. Because once I paid you, I'm backtracking and going after the boys that put you, because this is your job, and you've got to work and so have I. So as far as I'm concerned, we'll get this sorted, then I want to backtrack, so I need such things as, you know, the court paperwork, because I haven't received any notice.
You won't get any copies of anything.
Well, I can't prove. The only thing we've got at the moment is you saying that I owe the money, and you've got a warrant, but I can't...
Like I said to you, when I meet you...
Well, I'll be able to see the warrant of execution. Will I be able to see the warrant of execution, or a copy of it?
I will show you, like I said to you earlier, I can show you a copy of the warrant.
What about the original?
I can show you my bailiff certificate.
Yeah, can you show me? Can you show me the original warrant?
Down of anything that I have to collect.
Yeah, you're fine. I've got that. 167 plus VAT, 120 VAT for the letter. The bill from the council was £112. That's what they're asking for. And remember, I'm not dealing with them direct now. I'm dealing with you. But you will. Can I make sure that we've got not a copy, but you have the original court notice? As I said, if it's not signed, can you get it signed first?
You don't get a copy. We don't get the original.
Then who takes liability if it's not signed? Do you get original?
I can't handle the original. If I lose it for any reason, then you won't have to pay a single penny to anybody.
Great. In that case, then. Yeah. If you who accepts liability if this is wrong? If it's not signed, is it you yourself? Do you accept liability if it's wrong? That's what I'm saying. When I'm going after these guys, I do not want to be coming to you for your liabilities, numbers, insurance. So it's the signature on the warrant.
You can come to me for whatever you want. You can come to me to whatever you want. But all I'm interested in is you pay the £421.84 to stop the court order taking further action against you.
Okay, but
once you've got equity out the system, and your court order is then paid, then you've got all the time in the world to carry on fighting the council. But at this present time, with this court order, the council wants nothing to do with you.
No, they don't at all. They've asked me to leave the building.
Yeah, so, that's why they keep saying to you to speak to the bailiff company.
I've got that. But are you going to accept liabilities then? Because I haven't got anybody accepting liabilities. Will you accept liabilities for any errors or problems that cause me?
Except for what?
Well, because this fee, as I say, I don't think it's enforceable. I wanted to go to court. And the warrant... wait. Now, I'll tell you what. Only accept liability if the warrant is fraudulent. Would you be willing to accept...
I don't have to accept anything one way or the other.
Well,
I just have to collect the 42184.
Well, if there's nothing...
the court order taking any further action against you.
Yeah, but if there's nothing wrong with it, why wouldn't you sign it? Because it's not signed.
What do you mean it's not signed?
It's not signed.
It's a legal document to allow people like me to go and collect money or remove goods to cover your debt.
Yeah, but if it's incorrect, then I have to actually have a person to deal with, and say, you have insurance, don't you? Because it's like looking at the insurance, I would claim about it. Your bond, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do my notice to about the level of your bond, I think, just in case, but we're not going to go through this method anyway. You're not going to turn up. So that's okay.
I don't understand what you're doing. All I'm there is just to collect the court order. whatever you do with the council at a later date is between you and the council.
We've gone past the council bit. I've got to make sure that if I'm giving money to you, because remember I reckon they're dodgy, but I'm giving money to you, everything is correct, so I can reclaim money if it's incorrect. Because you've got to do your job.
It's all set in stone with the council.
But I've seen no stones. I've got a letter from you. I've got a letter from you saying bailiff removal. That's all I've got. I've got nothing else to say that anybody owes any money.